welcome back to my channel. Bart here. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. I was busy working with projects and my daily job and some things that I had to do around the house. But yeah, I'm back and I'm planning to do more videos in the near future. This is the first one since a long time, and it's about this machine here in the back. Because I bought this, it's a Deckel engraving machine, yeah, I wanted to show you the machine and show you what I got. Just a quick update in the workshop, maybe that's nice too. Here we got another new machine. It's a Jones and Shipman surface grinder, a 540. Needs some work and some restoration, but yeah, I got it. I got a surface grinder, and I'm really happy with that. So that's another project that you will see in the future. And I'm also working on some belt grinders and a lot of other blacksmithing projects. But that will be for videos for later. For now, let's look at this Deckel. It's a Pantograph engraving machine. It's a GK21. It's a little bit bigger than a GK12. It's a nice and solid machine. It's around 500 kilos, 530 kilos. Was in the manual. It can do small milling. For now it has a color that can go up to 6 millimeter mills. Yeah, you can fix the pantograph and then use the table to do some small milling. But you can also use the pantograph for engravings with a template. And you can even engrave in 3D mode. You can loosen up the head. And then if you have a nice creative form, the whole pantograph is tilting and it can follow the form, and you can do 3D engraving or milling some creative projects. So it's not a machine that is used a lot anymore because of the CNC machines. But yeah, for me and in this workshop, it's a really nice machine, and it opens up a lot of new possibilities. When you have an engraver, of course, you have to engrave your own logo. And until now, I always did that with by hand with a Dremel. It was kind of nice because every signature has a different form, a little bit different. So that's also a nice quality. But for now, of course, if you have a machine like that, you need to do your own logo and make a template for that. So that's the first project that I will do in this video, and enjoy it. But first, let's share a little bit of video how I got it and what state it was in. So enjoy, guys, and see you next time. And looks like every time I pick up a machine it starts raining, but yeah, it's typical Dutch weather. And with some heavy machines I got it in the trailer and got a nice plastic cover and some straps to hold it in place, and brought it home. As you can see, the machine was not in a really good state. Got some rust on it. Some are more on the surface, or some are a little bit deeper. I will clean that in the future. The machine was used in a mold factory for plastic molds, and then engraving the molds with the series numbers. But that was 5 years ago, and after that somebody bought it and yeah, put it in the shed, but it didn't use it. One thing he did was put a frequency drive on it, so that's really nice to have some speed control, and also use it on a single phase outlet. Machine came with some boxes of templates, letter templates, and some clampings for plates, and some practice material that I can use. So the first step was cleaning some of the rust on the main surfaces using steel wire brush and some Scotch Brite with WD-40. And then stoning the surfaces, and as you can hear, it was not only surface rust but also the surface itself was not in a really good condition. And it's all clean, still not in the best condition, but yeah, for a machine like this, it's and for me it's good enough for now at least. So next step is making a template for my own logo. First using aluminium and just doing it by hand and with the Dremel, but making a large template that I can copy and use the Pantograph to make it smaller, and the smaller you got it, the more accurate it becomes. Here are the tools that I used. Nice and round point to follow the Dremel contour of the template, and a nice sharp point to engrave in a piece of brass. And after that, copied it again until on another piece of brass using a ratio of 1 to 2 again. But now, because the template that I made now has nicer lines, it is more accurate. So I'm using different steps to make it smaller and more accurate. And getting a little bit creative by making a circle. And that's the template done, and just a little test on a piece of brass to use the template and to engrave my name as a finishing little project for this video.